Just wanted to show you guys my Auctmarts fairings that I purchased. My bike originally was silver. Mine's the 2008 CBR, so it has the engine cover, or it doesn't have the engine cover, it just has the, you can see the engine. I always loved the red and black. I really wanted the red and black. I had to have the red and black theme. And so Auctmarts was a cheap, easy solution to get my red and black. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to it. Let's look at the fairings. Now, if I had to say about the fitment, okay, let's start with the first part, the most important. Everybody's wondering about it. Hopefully you can see it. There's really no gaps. There's one tiny gap right here, but that's more or less my fault during installation. And there's no zip ties holding it though, which is the main thing. And even on my OEM fairings, there's a gap about that size, so I'm not even concerned with it at all. What I am kinda upset about a little bit is I had to get these replaced because the first time I ordered they arrived damaged from the shipping, and they were supposed to be replaced with red ones. Like, it's supposed to have like a red thing that comes down like right here, like my old ones had, the ones that came damaged, but the replacements that arrived, they didn't come with the right ones. So I'm in contact with the company right now, and they're gonna work something out with me. I told them I wouldn't mind paying because I do like the black ones, and I'll have an extra set around, so I don't mind paying if it's like, you know, $50–$60 or whatever. Anyway, moving on. One part of fitment that nobody really talks about that I had an issue with is right here on the gas tank. As you can see, the gasket doesn't go all the way around, or it doesn't fit in really well. It was a real bitch to get this tank on too. So just something to consider when you get these, that the tank takes by far the longest. The nose pieces, they snapped right into place in 2 seconds. I mean, it was no big deal at all. We do have a slight gap right here, but that's not a huge deal. It's, you know, nobody will ever notice that unless I point it out to them. I've thought about getting an OEM red and black tank, but I'm still undecided on it. Oh yeah, I don't have the solo cow on right now. It did come with a solo cow, but I didn't put it on yet because I didn't have the any bolts. So right here you can see right here there's a little bit of a fitment issue. Right, I hope you can see that. Right there, you can see that bolt right there on the OEM fairings. It fits nice and flush. These ones don't. But that's the tail, and if you have a fender eliminator kit, you won't even have to worry about that. But you can see right here, about underneath the seat. Now I do have a Corbin, it's not stock, and if you push it down, it does sit flush, so maybe that's the reason. But other than that, it all perfect. They offer you heat shielding, but I didn't use theirs because I didn't like theirs. I bought my own. They did offer a windshield too, nice tinted one. It looked really cool, but it was just such a bitch to get on, and I said fuck it, I'm just gonna use the stock one until I have some money and get a nice you know, a good double bubble one. Now, paint quality. Before I installed this, I threw a layer of wax on it, yet the paint still scratched pretty easily. You had to be super careful with this paint. You gotta take really good care of it, wax it often, and just make sure, you know, just, it's not, I don't know, they didn't clear coat it enough, or I don't know what the problem was, but they just chip really easily. You see right here, there's a small chip. I don't know if you can see that, but that happened during installation. So the paint quality, I mean, it's good. I mean, it looks OEM, and from this far away, it looks perfect. And as long as you take good care of it, it'll remain good, but I can't really speak to it too much because I've only had these on for 2 days. Actually, 1 day. Just keep that in mind when buying it, that you gotta spend more time taking care of this fairings. The shipping, I did have a little issue with, I told you. The shipping, I believe, when they first arrived, they were damaged. Like, the tank was damaged, the back tail was damaged, and both side pieces were damaged. Luckily, though, I was able to contact Auctmarts, and with no questions asked, all they wanted was a picture of the box and the fairings. I sent it to them, and they, you know, it took another couple, 2 or 3 weeks, but they sent replacements out, and that was good on them. Alright, so, and their customer service, I'd have to give their customer service a really high rating. They haven't gotten back to me yet with those side pieces, but I'm sure they'll be good to me. I mean, they've been good to me so far. So I'd have to give their customer service a perfect score. I mean, they're really nice. They were never a hassle or anything, unlike, you know, unlike someone I know, Corbin. Yeah, paint quality, I guess, would be, if I had to rate it right now, I guess I'd say the paint quality is a 7 out of 10. I mean, they just really should have clear coated it better. Quality control, I guess I could give that, that's kind of with, I don't know, quality control, I'm going to say that's a little different. Quality control, because when they sent me this right here, it was covered in paint and I had to drill it out myself, the little keyhole for the tail fairing, and also the fact that those weren't red right there, I'd have to give their quality control an 8 out of 10. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know, they really should have taken another look at that, but is what it is. You know, it's still a good score. Overall, they do make sure everything is, you know, there's no chips or anything before they send it. The shipping, I'd have to give it a low score, though. The shipping, you know, that gets like a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. I mean, it was really fast shipping, so I'll give them that. But they just didn't pack it right. Like, I would rather wait another week for shipping and have them pack it right than, you know, have it arrive in 3 or 4 days and have it arrive damaged and then have to wait another 3 weeks. So if Auctmarts is seeing this review, I want to say I'm going to give you guys a big 2 thumbs up. The fitment, that surpassed my expectations. I'd have to give it an 8. I'd have to give it an 8 though, just because of this gas cap. It doesn't seal properly, and there's a little bit of more of a gap than I'd like right here. And of course the tail fairing, but other than that, like, I'm really happy with those, as long as the nose piece fit, and that's all I was really concerned with, but I'm really happy with how everything put together. And I'm really happy with the whole experience as a whole. I mean, I only paid $450, and I got a bolt kit, I got a windshield, I got, you know, a tank pad, which I didn't install yet. I got all these fairings, I had good customer service. It's a no-brainer. I mean, OEM fairings cost 5 times the amount as these fairings do. And I don't think they're 5 times as good. I mean, they might be twice as good, or even 3 times, but not 5 times as good. Anyway, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll answer them. See you later, guys.